What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Total War Warhammer 3. It's our Prince Yuri Demon Prince campaign. Let's play. Alright. We have decided to walk into the realm of Nurgle. And for a little bit of an education, guys, I went ahead and off-screen went and used this, went to the path of the Septic Isle to understand what this does for us, and we need to do this. So just letting you guys know, we're going to head back that way, and we're going to get there. If not, we may not be able to complete this at all. So we'll talk about that in a second when we get to it. But for now, we've got some levels that we need to mess around with. And I think the first thing that I'm going to do is look to get for us... Interesting, I just wanted to see what that was real quick. Grimy terrain. We're in a place of heavy attrition, and we need to limit that right away. So, the perils of passing through hostile terrain matter little when the Lord of Decay guides your path. Minus 10% attrition should help us as we stumble through this realm. Let's see, we've got more levels to go for here, and we've got... Finally, we have access to these 3 special abilities of the Blood Reaper. First is Locus of Abjuration. The Herald's dedication to Khorne exceeds all else, enabling them to resist magical attacks via their unnatural, demonic aura of rancorous disdain. So 66% spell resistance is very high. And it is in an AoE. I mean, that's pretty sweet. Locus of Fury, I might get this on my second guy, because I think I'm going to get Locus of Wrath on this one. Anger is an energy, the most powerful force in all creation, never doubt it. This one gives charge bonus, base weapon damage, and armor-piercing weapon damage. I could see attaching my guy to the cavalry and then popping this, and then just getting huge charge bonus and really hitting a flank. And then Locus of Wrath just gives straight up 40 melee attack. Khorne's heralds find that the pure, unadulterated ire, channeled directly from the Blood God himself, drives their own impetuous behemoths to even greater heights. I like that. That's a pretty pure stat to understand. We're gonna get kill here on Goreflinch.
I have ascended.
And then here on the counter, we're gonna buff Curse of the Leper. And we're gonna look to go there with the next one.
Chaos.
We're healing.
Carnage.
We're getting 2 Chaos Warriors of Khorne with halberds. We're back here at the Doom Keep.
No.
The Norskins are invading. Kostalton is invading. No point in us upgrading these yet because they, well, there is some point because it increases our hero capacity, but we can't afford the heroes anyway. But we don't have these units unlocked. We're close, though. I see here they have an actual requirement that we do meet. On Khorne, at least. And we're very close to meeting on them. But there's no point in unlocking those yet. We don't need to spend the cash. Is there anything else we can do now? Our income is obviously very poor. And another major problem is that our expansion into the human realms is going to be taken this turn. Like, no doubt. There's too many armies there. They're swarming. Greasus Goldtooth has joined the fray. And it looks like the game has positioned him closer than me. Which is a little unfair. Especially considering we're going to have to backtrack here. Yeah, we were never going to hold this.
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
And auto-result. Enjoy, what else? I cannot keep you from it. And yeah, Goldtooth is now here competing with us. We'll try and kill him if we can. I don't know what his special trait is. But I'm sure this place, it's already causing attrition for him. I'm sure it'll hurt him pretty bad.
Chaos reigns.
So, unfortunately, another army spawned between us and our goal. Yeah, quite annoying. We have another weapon here, which I saw at the end of the last episode. We had the Death Lance. Check that bad boy out. That looks sweet. And this gives us bonus versus large, which I want. When we dueled Kogath in the last episode, I was shocked by how well he was able to stand up to us.
First Kislev.
This is going to help us get more experience and make some money. And a chance to get good experience right now is huge. This is a dangerous army. I'm now noticing. I was going to say, it's huge because we're going to use the levels that we get to further increase our attrition resistance. But this army is kind of scary. Triple Beasts of Nurgle, Pox Riders, and some Plague Bearers. So not a super simple army. Let's fight it. Could auto-resolve it as giving me the kindness of a decisive victory, but let's fight it. I kind of want to test my Lord again, seeing how well he can stand up to like a bit of solo combat and draining. I don't know if Nurgle has exactly what they need to take him down in a blob fight. Especially not with the healing horns that he has. But we'll see. And we get a chance to look at our Khorne warriors with halberds. Very happy that they're in the army. And with them, our front line is pretty damn stacked now with berserkers and Khorne warriors. Lore of Light. What does this do? Gives reload skill, melee attack, and speed. Very interesting. Time Amok. This is a cool map, and I really wish we had some form of artillery. But alas, we do not. I wonder if they'll come to us, or if they are going to make us go to them. This is going to be our front line. You guys can go over there. Back line here. Get our little shooty boys. Add you to Hot Group 1. Add you to Hot Group 1. Lock it and load it. You guys are my entire Cav division now. Oh, that's right. We have Vanguard Deployment. I'm not sure if that benefits us, considering they have no ranged units right now.
This world is mine.
Furies, I guess. I'll add you to Hot Group 5. Okay. Let's see how they react. If they don't start moving, which they probably won't, then we'll go to them with all of our flyers. Because we can pick off their Furies with no repercussions whatsoever. Let's take a second to look too at the Beasts of Nurgle. They have regeneration, armor piercing, and I think they have some AoEs, slime trails, which is a passive hex. You see there it lowers certain stats. And Cloud of Flies, which raises certain stats. 20% physical resistance as well as 50 armor. I have stuff I can cast. Let's go wreck their Furies. This is free. This is totally free. He might cast a spell or something on me, but he's got the Lore of Nurgle. And while engaged in melee, we should be healing too. So we can look out for that. Yeah, there we go. The healing is going off. Nice. Are we draining anything on the ground? Or just in the air? Our Furies are kind of getting wrecked. Well, that was great. He just cast a spell on his own dudes. I was curious how the AI would react to this. If I can get him to blob up, I can drop something huge on him. Let's see. I might be able to do it. And I might also be getting a little too cute. We'll drop our boys here. See if I can't blob some of these guys up on this side. And I'm just going to use them as like a wall. We're going to get in here. This is the type of blob I'm looking for. Can we catch him? I don't know what the cast time is on this. And the more damage we get, yeah, we're going to get some big spells here. So we can target, let's see, this targets us. Nice. Get ourselves some more Winds of Magic. And now we want to get the hell out of here because our ward save is gone. Is our mask going to let us push through?
I will raise it. Reposition it. They die.
Let me out, let me out. Alright, our guys are going in. What spell did you give me? Magma Storm. Nice. They left me alone and we were able to get our ward save back. Our barrier, rather. Attack, homie. I have no idea what's going on. Attack. We want these things fighting the Pox Riders. We want them fighting our halberds. Let's cast some stuff here.
I will conquer.
Fight's getting kind of messy. Shoot at some of the larger single entities. You can move in there and get those in the back. The plague bearers are going down.
Sent by chaos. Brutalize them.
Cast that spell, please. Yeah, they're all routing. So we took a bit of damage here, but honestly not that bad. I think the auto-resolve would have done us dirtier than this. We have... Where is it? That's rancid. Oh no, we don't have the heal yet. Well, that sucks. Strong versus a character. If I cast this, is everyone getting the heal now, the passive? I could have sworn we have the passive on him. That every time he casts, it heals. Yeah, it must. I don't know. I didn't see it trigger. I was looking for it down there at the bottom. Yeah, Magma Storm is finally available. I was hoping to get a chance to use that one. Not so bad. That was kind of a good test to see how well I might be able to cheese my lord in similar situations. And the answer is not that well. He does take a beating when he gets surrounded, and his mass is not such that he can just easily get away. And the new flight mechanic doesn't just let you jump up and down in the air and land at will. But with him, and just a small contingent, we can dominate the skies on any battlefield. And then just keep him in the air casting spells if that's what we want to do. Make him a complete Tzeentch Lord. That's probably a very effective way to play him. And that is a nice payday. Keep going undivided. Are you not dead yet? Oh, nice. And another additional 1,000 for this mission. I wasn't even sure we got a comptroller. How many plague bearers? How many plagues? How many hosts? How many boils and weeping pustules? The Earth Father must know. Nice. Recruitment cost minus 20% for these guys. Income from all buildings, another septic. We need to make sure we give that to someone back home. We killed Tox Farter. Alright. We want to get back here, so we're not really able to come and finish that. Which is alright. Maybe they'll come and attack me. But we did get 2 levels off of that, which is perfect. Boom. Minus 30% attrition. for our army is
Evermore
massive.
unstoppable.
Foe Seeker on you. And an Agent of Change. We want that. Campaign movement range. We want that. We don't want Septic, though. An evasion here. Well, we want to get on him as Fleshy Abundance. That'll give our entire army a heal spell. That's perfect. Alright, let's see what we get from coming here. And I'm telling you guys, I already know. It's pretty important. The most virulent of islands. Where else to get the best strain of immunity than at the heart of the disease? Pox Fulcrum guides you, and by the time you have woven your way from the isle, its disease lose their potency. So we get minus 25% casualty suffer from all attrition. You add that to the 30% we just got, and we're barely suffering. Not to mention we were fully replenished. So that's huge.
Reborn to triumph.
Hopefully, I mean, they attack me next turn. That'd be excellent for me. We did get another tail, a spine tail. But I don't think anything's going to be better than the battle-worn tail at the moment. With this cash, we could make a few moves. I definitely want to upgrade my defenses, but whether or not I then turn around and spend on all of this, I think is an entirely different matter. And then Nordland is just going to be taken next turn. By Boris, by the elves, by whoever. Can't hold it. We can check diplomacy real quick. Just check on the quick deals. Seducers.
Enter my palace of pleasures apart.
So we finally met Nakari.
Eternal. Dominant.
Alright. And we were barely able to make a pact with them, but that's enough. And we're going to roll on to the next turn. Really want to get walls at all of our major settlements. So that the odds of someone like Castalton rolling up and taking them from us are going to be next to 0. We really wouldn't need long. Oh, they have already gotten a soul? Wow. That was fast. And then we suffer now from the taint of Nurgle. The stink of Nurgle's appalling garden saturates your form. Our entire army gets minus 20% melee defense. That's horrible. Minus 30% speed as well. We're still pretty damn fast at 80. And we're going to have to rest at home in order to get rid of that. Not cool. Not cool at all, bro. Murder. And Fleshy Abundance. Super happy to have the healing now. We're being raided, which is wrecking our cash monies. But they're a little bit too far away, I think, to ride out and meet them. Yeah, we don't get reinforced. So we'll get back in there. I was about to say, hopefully they didn't get an entire new army. Let's go ahead and decisive. If they give them, like, any kills at all, that'll be a travesty. But 2,000 cash for that. And we got headsmen. Lowering control and leadership in enemy provinces. To free an enemy is a fatal mistake. Better to free them of their head. Oh, that's right. We've got to go ahead and equip those. Lowering cooldowns. Very cool. Okay. Let's go here and see if we can equip any of these ancillaries. Alchemists. I think he's got the other ones already equipped. Sure, I'll give you that. And then here... No, we've already got septics, so... We're not going to be able to make use of those. So we pretty much might as well equip them here.
Demon Prince.
And we got another level. just max all this stuff out. Their weapon strength is going to be ridiculous at some point.
Immortal glory!
It's already high, higher than most lords.
Chaos incarnate. Surge across this land. Serves chaos.
I can't use the teleportation. Damn, I was wondering if I could use that to jump over some of this stuff.
A ruinous crusade.
We gotta go. We gotta beat Greasus before he gets to the tree and takes the fight. Alright, there's nothing to it but to do it. Keep rolling. We unlock some scythe arms. We've unlocked the Jade Custodians. I'm not sure how. Maybe a caravan? They're not a faction that takes part in the great game, so that's definitely not what it is. The Ice Court is now in the Plague Lord's lands as well. So we have yet even more competition. And this event is going to make Slaaneshi units cheaper. Somewhere far beyond, Slaanesh knows the ecstasy of satisfaction. Afterwards, as the perfect prince slumbers in his forbidden boudoir, the howling sweetness of his dreams touches each and every one of his servants. Sated, they need nothing else for now. This guy needs to get the hell out of my territory. He's being quite annoying. What I'd really like to get on this guy is Blessings and then Renown and Fear to lower the upkeep cost. Let's start plotting for that. Is he close enough now to attack? No. Retreat. AI is pretty sneaky. Any armies near me? Nope. Good. They're not attacking Nordland. Because of that, I'm going to risk going for the upgrade here. I wish I had done it earlier now, but I don't think this place can hold. They're at full HP though.
Chaos reigns.
We're coming, Greasus. So I think we have to get to the tree, then come back here and fight. There she is.
The Ice Queen bows to no one.
Still a pretty basic army, though she does have some Streltsy and armored Kossars. Huh.
Kislev's fallen champion.
So figuring out the attrition penalty here was really key for us to be successful. Without it, I think we'd be traveling at a crazy slow pace to get through this. If we were just trying to easily win this campaign, we just would have gone to Slaanesh right off the bat and taken the cash and made so much money we could do whatever we want for the rest of the campaign. For those of you who don't know, it has like a seduction mechanic where every time you get closer to winning, they offer you more and more cash and ridiculous buffs, like game-breaking buffs. I think they're a little too overtuned. But here we go. We got an event, Icon of Devotion with Goreflinch. We've seen this one before, but we can either give him bonus melee attack or speed, and I think 10 speed is too much to pass up. Or 10 melee attack. What did I say? Speed? 10 melee attack is too much to pass up. So we're not gonna.
Power. Dark destiny awaits.
We're suffering attrition, but he's suffering way more attrition. He's almost gone.
I have ascended.
I'd say I almost feel bad for you, homie, but I really, really don't. Yeah, nothing has changed. We still have several turns before we can upgrade our Empire garrison. Let's go diplomacy just real quick. Run through all of the quick options. Never know, maybe Nakari has some deal for us. Next turn. Staff of Bones. We're going to check that out. Has a miscast base chance, minus 5%. That's not very good. I think our anti-large spear's going to be a better bet for us. Raid the following region. That's not going to happen. Might as well abandon that. And they're running from me. Suffering crazy attrition right now. Huh. I don't know if I'm causing that. I probably am.
Our home is manipulated.
Still, huh?
No.
Them raiding me is causing me serious economic issues. What I can do... Let's see.
Greatest of seers.
Are we super bros? I don't think so.
Make deal. Do not.
Oh no, we are. I can ask you to come over here and kill this guy for me. Go ahead, Skaven. Please do that. You have a 20 stack. And if they're not able to finish him off, I'll just swoop in with my small force here and do it myself. Can we reach Greasus?
Ruinous powers.
Not yet. Can we get to this before him?
Go forth, my thrall.
I'm hoping our stance doesn't matter. Damn. Okay. Hand weapon, let's just clear it. Staff of Bones. Left arm. Slicing shards instead of the Doom Shield. So the Doom Shield gives us missile resistance, which we don't need because we're not fighting anything with missiles. Slicing shards is a crazy powerful bombardment that Slaanesh uses. Not to mention, look at the base weapon damage we're getting. As long as we're fighting demons, this is a good setup for us. That just made us a much stronger duelist and spellcaster.
I have become as a god.
Okay. One more turn here. Let's hope it survives. And a new body. We've seen Foreboding Ignition before, but that's good armor, melee defense, ward save. That's a nice defensive piece. That's the one I think that explodes right before we die. Yeah, not besieging us here. Awesome, and I finally get to watch the settlements change as I upgrade it. And the Exiles of Khorne have taken Tzeentch's soul, so they're ahead of us. That's pretty fascinating. Yeah, we've got to get this in here. It's pretty cheap. We got to get this as well. We do that, and this place is safe. And then we still have our base of operations, which is all we want. Nice. They're suffering Nurgle attrition. Beautiful. They may even get weak enough at some point for us to take them on. Even with a smaller army. We're going to grab the steed here.
Every soul
Look at Greasus.
sacrificed.
You absolute fat jerk.
I cannot be stopped. Conquest.
War is declared. Holy crap, they got full HP. Probably because of the tree, right? So I definitely should have visited the tree first. This is not good. They have a stone horn and just massive amounts of iron bulls. Or, well, not iron bulls, iron guts. And then ogre bulls. Oh no. And we have very little anti-large. It's even telling me I've got a close defeat. I don't want to retreat. We're going to have to fight this. This is terrifying. Hopefully the tree gives us full HP. They're also very high rank. We're going to need to blob him and use a ton of magic. That's how we win this. Our magic, unfortunately, is good versus infantry. Not so good versus his entire army of monstrous infantry. This is a scary Greasus army. He has almost no Noblars. 4 units of Noblars. The rest are just monstrous infantry. Oh, man. If these 2 were halberd units, maybe these 3, I'd feel a lot more confident. We could just make kind of like a frontline box. He has no anti-air, though, once again. Meaning he's kind of victim to the predations of our flying lord.
For chaos, they will succumb.
And we have been fully healed. And I'm not sure why. But I'll take it. I don't know what the hell happened to fully heal me. This is a nice little position if we had more range stuff. I think we can force them up here. So let's do it.
Followers of chaos. Yes.
Just checking my guys out. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Hot Group 1 is going to be positioned here to defend this side. Hot Group 2 is going to be positioned here.
Chaos warriors.
Actually, now that I think about it, we have mass healing that spreads like a plague.
Army of the dark gods.
That makes me reconsider this a little. If they all decide to bunch in on one side, which I think they might, if I lead them there with my flyers, we're going to be happy. God dog it. Put you guys there. Put you guys here.
Carnage unbound.
I don't really need to deploy that far back. I can deploy like here. Something like this.
Slaves to darkness.
This is worth it.
Blood for the blood god. By God's call. So
Good formations are always worth it. A nice concave is what we really want. Okay, we're good.
Power of an immortal. Tear their flesh. Drink their blood.
So we've got the bombardments.
Their soul.
We've got the summons. But what we don't have... Well, I'm just gonna bring you guys into the front. I wish we had some sort of good direct damage spell. This guy's just not mobile enough to really make use of it. And I want to save my Winds of Magic for healing.
Supreme demon.
See if we can land something. Or just summon some guys and just let them shoot. And see how they react. If they blob up. This only costs 12 Winds of Magic, which is not much. We want him in the front line because he gives a ton of melee attack with Locus of Wrath.
Fly bearer. Corpses.
I'm not coming out to meet these guys. They're going to have to come to me. Let's see how they react. The Iron Fists are technically shielded. we've got anti-large here. We can charge in. See if we can get a pick or two. See what happens here. Oh, nope. Oh, that's a cool feature I didn't even know. If I right-click on this, it brings me in there to show me what the spell is all about. I think if I'd have waited on this spell, we would have gotten a bit of a double task here. Oh, wow. That area of effect is way bigger than I thought. Good to know. Have we not killed a model yet? Done a ton of HP damage. There we go. Now some models are dropping. Good stuff. That was a good bit of free damage, and it triggered our first free ability too. Oh dang, these trappers have a little bit of range. Gotta be careful we don't get stuck in. I think we can just insta-break these things, though. Get a little bit of drain. Everyone has their price was just cast on me. Remember, our speed is also slower. I just want them to come and try and get me. I don't want to take their fight. Fighting all these ogres in open field is a death sentence. Yeah, come on, Stonehorn, let's go.
Chaos Warriors of God.
And they're here to get rear charges. Or to pick off anyone who straggles behind. Any slow goblins. Like these dudes. See if we can break them real quick. Because we've got them all charging in the right direction now. Nice. Good preliminary damage. Excellent. Let's get back up in the air. Everyone else stays. Just get our flyers back up. And we've got a pretty dangerous kill zone set up. Alright, God, here we go. The only thing that can stand up to this thing's charge is our hero. Let's give him some help. And as well as the scroll of shielding. Alright, our lord is needed. There we go. Time to go in. We've got them all going exactly where we want. Time to get some good heals. Nice, we get a free spell. That's going to be huge. And we want our lord in the middle here. And we need to be real careful about where we cast this. We know this now. Hopefully that does not wreck me. Oh wow, that did really well. I'm expecting my Furies to die. If they can get out now, that'd be great. We are super slow right now.
Chaos Marauders!
Get in, everyone in. We need another big heal.
Child! Yes, Lord! Eliminate them!
Get in.
Bearers!
I see Greasus over there. Let's see if we can't break this center group here. And we are low on Winds of Magic. What do we got? Bolt of Change, I like it. Medium strike area, huh? Well, let's see what this last spell is before we cast anything. Just an AoE spell that shifts targets. This Stonehorn is probably crushing us, right? 56 kills.
Northern barbarians!
Keep the free casting going. Nice, the Stonehorn is gone.
Evisceration!
We need more casting, please. I'd like to get a heal here. Cost 16. Alright, we beat him. I'll take that. That was a pretty deadly fight. What did we lose? We lost our Furies. Took heavy damage on units like our Plague Drones. But man, I should have checked to make sure they weren't fully flipping healed before the battle started. I could gather all my units in a circle. And let's see how well the Plague of Healing spreads. Because if it'll hit everything, then this is worth our time. Okay, let's go slow here. Let's cast this on these guys and see how it spreads. If it works how I hope it works, it'll spread to everything.
The Dark Gods command me!
Marauders!
Huh. That didn't appear to work the way I wanted it to. Maybe it has to be overcast? Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding it, or I'm confusing it with another spell. Either way, guys. The power of reading can't be beat. I need to just sit down and read it. Had we not funneled them there into that ramp, that would have not gone very well. Fighting them in a long, flat line, their ogres would have 1v1 us and done excellent. And I'm not confident in our ability to snipe out Greasus with just our Lord. Once our two Blood Reapers, I think is what they are. Once these guys are both on the heavy mounts, they can kind of roll together with two different buffs, one giving the melee attack and the other one giving like the armor-piercing weapon damage, something like that. You pair that with the heavy weapon damage that they're getting as they level, and they'll be able to probably snipe out just about any lord in the game. And losing Furies is no big deal. All they did was make room for more Khorne infantry. Nice. So we have visited the Great Tree. No being survives approaching the Plague God's manse. The most toxic and diseased place in all existence. You will need to get immunity before you can reach Nurgle's stronghold. So we've got it. We are fully replenished. And I'm guessing we are now immune. And we defeated Greasus Goldtooth. I should have read what that said. I think it said something else. Like all tyrants, in the end, Greasus Goldtooth proved to be nothing but a massive bag of hot air and empty threats. More income from trade, which we have very little of, if any. And then income from all buildings in our local province is cool, I guess. The swollen boughs and rotting roots of the great tree reach far across the realm of chaos, yet it is the sap we need to gain more immunity from the many fungal infections concocted by Father Nurgle.
Demon Prince.
So do we have to visit all the locations? Is that how this works? I've got 2 more points to spend. And I think Inspiring Presence we should have gotten a long time ago. And then I'm going to grab a point in Vengeful Companions.
I grow ever more unstoppable.
Kind of a long time coming as well. Excellent.
So
And then there we go. The Juggernaut we now have for our other guy. Could go for the Blood Throne.
Chaos reigns.
Blight Boil is another giant cast. And then Arcane Conduit would be nice to get as well. Yeah, this adds the area of effect. That's what I was missing. It needs to be overcast. Good to know.
This will suffice.
This is a little bit annoying.
Supreme champion.
We can't let him live. This is very annoying. We can't let him live. He's already been to the tree. He's a competitor for taking on the Demon Prince. I don't want anyone near us that has the ability to take on the Demon Prince. So we've got to send him packing. Because I don't know what kind of cheats it's going to give the AI to be able to survive all this. And, you know, he'll just insta-recruit his army all over again if we don't completely wipe him. So I guess being at the tree gives you... He's just constantly... Every turn, you're just going to replenish your HP. I don't know. I don't know how it's working. But he's getting full heals every turn. Now we can afford, with this army versus that army, we can afford to be a bit more direct.
Army of the Dark Gods. A walking god.
I'm going to put my lord on the ground.
Blade sword. Ready.
The Eternal Hunters!
We'll add them there. And we're just going to make kind of a noob hero core in the center.
Seekers of Slanesh, bringers of
Cav will
joyous
hide.
degradation.
Okay. Let's go.
For chaos. Our duty obey.
We can fast forward too. I think we can just run in and goon Greasus. Which we should look at, by the way. It's our first time really fighting a bunch of the ogres. And I didn't really zoom in on the majesty that is some of their units. I love that he smacks him in the head. Here's Greasus. I hate his model more than almost anything in the game. He had a chance to be one of the coolest lords. He was one of the ones I was looking forward to the most. And he's too goofy. I just don't want to play as him.
Chaos warriors of call.
Alright, somehow they managed to put
We make claim.
my backliners in front of my frontliners.
Taliban. Follow. Toxic.
What should I cast here? What did you give me? Dance of Despair? Okay. I mean, let's go. Let's just get in. To maybe send the Rotflies there. Go kill this thing. We can lower its armor as well. Let's cast that first. Make sure the cast goes off. Summon there. Of course, we got stuck in our own units, so that buff went completely wasted. That sucked. Give ourselves more weapon damage. There we go, that's good. I mean, on the charge, they're going to hit us so hard, and they did. Look at our Berserkers just getting chunked. Gave me another horn. It's not bad. I should probably be happy to take that. This is the spell that I wanted here.
Move with grace. Of course.
Northern barbarians.
You've already used all your shots? Damn. We gotta kill them. We can't let them keep coming back. So our fast movers need to chase. Especially the stone horn, which is probably adding so much to the balance of power. Getting some vigor back. Use a scroll of shielding there on our berserkers that are taking the most damage. This makes it so that they can't move. Go kill the stone horn. Get the halberds on them. Who even is still fighting, man? And they're all going to escape. Get the kill, get the kill. Nice. So at the very least, it won't be Greasus leading the army. Cab did surprisingly well there. Almost no damage value, so that means they were probably killing Noblars the whole time. Oh, man. Alright, Greasus. Get the hell out of here. Go back home. Go back to the Mountains of Morn. Leave the Demon Prince of Nurgle to us. I'm not totally mad for having to fight them again. That's just free experience and free money. As long as we don't take crazy damage, which we didn't. Berserkers do not match up well versus Ogres. They trade in damage, for sure, because the Ogres aren't very heavily armored. They probably even win in 1v1s versus them. But they're going to take a lot of damage, too. I kind of want to get my Sinesh up over 1,000. So we're going to do that. And we got Assault Expert. That's a nice trait that's finally maxed out. Melee attack, leadership, +4 for our entire army whenever we're attacking. And done. And we also got Seasoned Campaigner. Another 10% campaign movement range, -5% casualty suffered from all attrition, and perfect vigor. That is massive. And the 5% attrition also isn't irrelevant while we're here. Master Painter, we don't quite need that. Poisoner. Another -10% casualty attritions. Man, my brain froze on that. -10% attrition suffered again. We're going to have to give that to somebody. Let's go to one of our bros.
incarnate.
These ancillaries. The poisoner. No, no, no. You. Can you hold the poisoner? You can hold that.
Chaos reigns.
This can only be equipped by a lord?
This world will burn.
Sorry, guys. Still fighting a cold. It's been kind of miserable. Get a little more upkeep reduction then, I suppose. We have this torso we haven't looked at, really. It's not that good. And we got another weapon. A Doom Sword. We have the Chaos Blade. Okay, I like what we have better than both of those.
Demon Prince.
A little more HP.
Hellish power.
Let's max out Fleshy Abundance. That's a spell we're going to be casting a lot.
Incarnate. Go forth, my thralls.
I guess I don't understand what the heck I need to do
Immortal glory.
in order to get the heck out of here.
They must die.
So I'm going to go visit all the locations and see what's up. I got a little extra cash here. What we should do is see if this is how this is going. This is fine. I might even be able to get it up to tier 3 as long as I conserve cash. But they have to do it soon. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna blow my nose. Love, the Skaven are coming to our rescue there. Some of your demons grow restless, questioning why they would serve you rather than a true ruinous power, one who would grant them rewards beyond all imagining. Perhaps a show of brutality would quell these unwarranted doubts. I don't need this. We're going to refuse the distraction. Tzeentch have the Sineshi soul now.
Corrupted from within.
We're so close to securing Nordland. I'm going to upgrade this. I know we're going to want that eventually. Okay. Let's crush this army. Please give me a nice, quick, decisive victory.
My name, minions.
That hurt, actually. It's a lot of cash, but that hurt. I should have fought that myself. Well.
Kislev's fallen champion. Crushing all.
I guess we're going to be fighting the Tsarina soon.
Prince.
So let's heal. We got another torso. We're using the light armor one currently. This one's medium armor. It is more armor. Yeah, I'll put that one on. And it looks pretty cool too. I like the heavy metal look. And then let's go ahead and just max out our upkeep production on corn units.
Hellish.
Which I hope affects our heroes too. And then here, give him a lot of melee attack.
So much power. Supreme champion.
And let's get a point in Blight Boil. It's a massive AoE. It's like basically we just pop a giant pimple on the enemy.
Chaos.
This requires 50%, correct? Movement range, it does. So we're going to need to chill here.
Join the ruinous crusade.
And we can also take a second to recruit something. It's not going to be Furies. We're going to get some Chaos Warriors.
Minions, bow before your god.
And I want exalted pink horrors. Oh man, but if I save the money, I can upgrade Doomkeep. That's the play. We need to get Doomkeep upgraded. It's going to give us 2 additional slots, which I can use to get the Obelisk of Corn and the Keep of Corn and get like all the Corn units. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move. Let's do that. Because we still don't even have access to those other units. And we're getting very close to the end of today's episode. I want to say thank you guys for watching. This campaign is tricky. I think we've managed to make more friends than I would have thought we would have. In a campaign where you start off with almost everyone hating you. But all the scumbags in the world love us. Minus 20% upkeep for 5 turns is way greater than 2,000. So a lowly fiend begs an audience, claiming to have discovered a powerful Dawi relic. The heavy tome they hold is made of purest gold leaf with countless indecipherable runes inscribed upon its delicate gleaming pages. That's over 1,000 gold or favor a turn for 5 turns. They basically just gave us 5 grand for nothing. Beautiful. One more turn and we're going to get 4 more units here. And then if we wanted, we could even look to begin recruiting an army from there if that was something we really wanted to do.
You're a pretender.
The attrition, let's see, next turn they'll be at 96. God, they're really cramping my style. Could recruit a bigger army.
Chaos incarnate. Demon Prince.
So we haven't been here, and we haven't been here. If I'm understanding this correctly, which is what we need to do.
Played my conquest.
If I come here and attack this guy, we're going to be in bad shape if the Tsarina decides to turn on us. We got to do this manually. And then we've got to force march past them. Otherwise, they'll probably just spawn another unit or another entire army directly on top of us. They've got Forsaken, so unless we wipe them out completely as human units and not counting as demon units, they're not going to crumble into oblivion. So without wiping them out completely, their army might still survive. Which may be for the best. What I could have done as well if I wasn't spending 8 grand on upgrading the Doomkeep was get rid of these 2, the Nerdlings and the Marauders of Slanesh, and get 2 additional Chaos Warriors. We're going to need to have the strongest front line we can muster for our final assault. Okay. Let's not have our units injured needlessly.
Chaos Warriors.
Let's make...
Hordes of chaos.
This is our front line.
To darkness.
That's going to be our front line.
Marauders.
It's our back line.
Yes, Lord. Chaos Warriors of Corn. Mercy. Let Reaper.
Get these guys out front to absorb the damage.
Sin and depravity.
Put Cav over here. Flyers over here. Alright. See if we can bait them again. It's probably worth it for us to move forward a little bit just to get the better line of sight on our ranged units.
There we flit.
They will succumb.
Let's open the gate. Let's see if we can blob them up a little. That volley did a lot of damage. Holy crap. I didn't realize Nurglings had 0 armor. Jesus. That is not a lot of armor. Let's get the drain going. We need more units before I drop this. Get some of these guys in here, maybe. Okay, the toads want some. Yeah, let's go. Let's get more. Come on. And then we pull out. And they get dumpstered. Beautiful. Alright, he has to fight in order to get the drain. And the heal. He's doing well, but this isn't great. Oh, this is cool. Let's see how the damage spreads. Because he's got 2 AoEs popping right now as well. Another direct damage spell. So that's 2 of them. The Glorious Rot is going off, and the Ashes and Dust. I was going to say, hopefully that doesn't affect me. Wow, that's a crazy spell. I've never seen that. This is cool. Gives 22% physical resistance. What's the range on that scroll? Nowhere near. That makes sense. Spawn of Nurgle. Cast the Rancid Visitations on them. Get our heroes engaging there. We can shield our berserkers. Might as well charge in from the flank. Our Lord is doing excellent. No complaints here. They should all be crumbling shortly.
Agonizing death.
We're very curious how much damage our Lord has done. 21,000. On to. We can K-mode this. I think they're getting a heal. Too little, too late. Oh, our Cav got crushed. Oh no, what the hell? That looks like maybe magic got him. Wow, look at that. Versus Monstrous Regiment.
Demon Prince.
Just gave me massive stats. That looked cool. And yet another spell I've never seen before. And down they go. Not a bad battle. I think we just took a little too much damage on our Cav. More damage than we needed to. Everything else went according to plan. We put most of the burden on Prince Yuri. I wish you could hover over right now and see what the different stats were. Ended up being about 25,000. Way more experience, way more gold. Beautiful. These fights have been the #1 driver of our entire economy.
Fodder for hungry demons.
Nice, we've achieved victory over victory over Nurgle enough to get bonus leadership whenever we fight Nurgle armies. This day, the Earthfather has been banished from reality. If you think that death and its stinking bedfellow decay can be eliminated for all time, though, then think again. That's a good benefit for us to get before we go into the final battle. Reduce unit upkeep expenditure to below 80%. We finally got this.
Demon Prince.
Nice. We got another way to get Beta Buna.
Demon Prince. Surge across this land.
Let's get far away from her so that she can't hit us in a single turn. So slicing shards has been excellent for us. But I think Fata Buna plus getting a shield, especially if we're going to end up fighting against Katarina, where she has most of her units can shoot at us. That's going to be good for us. Is there anything else we really want? Probably upkeep reduction for Tzeentch units. The Great Sorcerer is probably worth getting. As is the bonuses for the Chaos, for the Warriors of Khorne units. Melee defense and armor for them, as they are going to be our front line. Increasing our raiding income is also good, but we haven't raided once this game. I'm going to go with Storm of Change, and we're going to start working down that tree. I will say this, we haven't gotten a lot of weapons and stuff this game either. Interestingly enough. And now I'm just kind of hitting buttons, because it doesn't quite matter what we get on those dudes. We just need them to be super buff. Super happy to have Arcane Conduit finally in this army. We're going to be able to cast potentially a significant number more spells.
A step too far.
That army's getting weak. Charging horns. Looks sweet. We were trying to make him an all-in melee dude. The Great Orthodoxy is winning now over the Tsarina.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
Some Chaos army just spawned. Head by an ogre. It was just a rogue army. And a random unknown pleasure event has given us some bonus finesse juice. We're nice and safe now. I'm so happy we managed to get there. The Wood Elves, no one else is going to be able to just roll up and take that from us anymore. Perfect. And this is kind of a good time, honestly, for us to turn this into a decent real army. I'm going to get some Marauder Horsemen. Probably get some more Chaos Warhounds, some more Blue Horrors, stuff like that. And then we can use this army to exert some pressure down here. And start using it to make money for us.
Serves chaos.
Let's go to the lair of the Maggot Lord. Get healed up. Okay. So now do I have to visit this last place?
Urson was weak, but I am magnificent.
I really hope I'm not misunderstanding this, because I don't have a lot of turns left to do this. I'm actually, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I think I'm fundamentally misunderstanding what it is that I have to do in order to accomplish this.
How small.
I thought I just had to get to the tree and then come here and take the fight.
I serve only the motherland.
Is the idea that I have to have
Every soul will be sacrificed.
all the blessings that gives me 100% attrition immunity, and then I can go and take the fight once I'm immune to attrition? 15 turns doesn't feel like enough turns to do that. Or like it's barely enough turns.
When I am all powerful, there will be a place for you.
I'm happy we're bros.
So be it.
They're almost gone, though. We made a defensive alliance with them. Hopefully they don't pull us into any wars we don't want to be in. But it's the AI. That's kind of what they do.
Supreme
Yeah,
champion.
I don't see how we do this in 2 turns.
Aid my conqueror.
We have to come here, kill this guy, go all the way here, kill this guy, come all the way here, kill that guy. Like it's...
Annihilate them in my name, minions.
And that hurt. And I feel like our army already has 100%.
Crushing all.
Get the Great Sorcerer. Guys, that's going to be it for me today.
More unstoppable.
Thank you so much for watching. My name is Brett. Channel's Goodtalk Gaming. And as always, y'all, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.